hoping that David had a draw. Now Johnny's dead to a 9.
Clubs on the turn, no help for Johnny Chan.
Johnny Chan will be down to almost nothing if he doesn't get a 9 on this card.
And the river, a 5 of hearts, and Johnny Chan is left just about crippled. Each second round table has 80,000 in chips in play, and after that huge win for Sklansky, Johnny Chan is left with just 1,600 in chips. We rejoin Daniel Negreanu and Antonio Esfandiari now, where Daniel is short stacked as he looks at suited Big Slick. Good enough for a raise to 2,000. Antonio looking at a pair of 10s.
These are big hands in a ring game. Forget about heads up. Monster hands, Antonio calls.
Flop is 7, 5, 10. Antonio flops a set, and Daniel flops a nut flush draw.
Look how casually Antonio bet out there. Great move to bet out with top set, and he did it at the right time because Daniel's got the nut flush draw.
Daniel raises to 7,500.
Daniel has no idea how strong Antonio is right now.
And Antonio raises it another 10,000.
Light bulb just went off in Daniel's head. He realizes he's up against another strong hand. Antonio has played this hand very well.
Big hand.
Before you do that,
Daniel's moving all in. And quickly Antonio calls him.
you don't want to know what I got. Oh, I got outs. He flopped the set, huh? Son of a gun. I'm in trouble.
Neither one of them had any choice there. They both realize the situation.
I definitely need it. Look.
If he can catch a heart without the board pairing, he'll eliminate Antonio.
Kid. You knew I had outs, right?
All right.
They walk over together like they're at SeaWorld watching one of the exhibits.
They can barely stand this.
Set. If I thought you had a set, I wouldn't have raised.
Turns a 7. That pairs the 7s on the board, makes a full house for Antonio, who wins a big hand.
Yes, and Daniel Negreanu, just like Johnny Chan, has run into some tough luck. They are both in very bad shape, two of our tournament favorites.
Action on one of our outer tables now, where Josh Aryeh is all in against Ted Forrest.
And Josh is in bad shape here. Ted's got a pair of kings. Josh is going to need an ace to stay in the tournament.
Josh's wife Angela is aware of the gravity of the situation. Flop comes 4-3 king. Ted flops a set.
And now things are getting dimmer for Josh Aryeh. He's going to need a lot of help here to win this pot.
The turn, a 2 of hearts, now a ray of hope for Josh, who has a straight draw here.
Josh can win with a 5. So he has a way out here. I think his wife knows it.
No 5 on the river, a 9 of diamonds. Ted Forrest with his set advances on to the field of 16.
Josh Aryeh gets a little love from his wife, and his friend Eric Lindgren's there to console him.
Now to one of our other outer tables, where Dennis Wager, one of the tournament wildcards, is all in against Scott Fishman.
Dennis is in great shape here to double up. He's got a pair of 6s. Scott's going to have to catch a 4 or a deuce to get lucky here.
Turn card, a deuce.
Boom is right. And unless Dennis Wager here can catch another 6, he's going to be eliminated.
That deuce on the turn may have lowered the boom on Dennis Wager. Indeed, the 7 on the river finishes off the tournament wild card as Scott Fishman advances.
And Dennis Wager is asking for the mic.
Laura, would you come out here for a minute? Please come out here.
He's asking for Laura.
Laura, would you marry me?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Hey, why not? No Vegas story would be complete without a wedding.
I didn't catch that 6 on the river. Now marry me.
And we'll be back to the National Heads Up Poker Championship right after this.
Welcome back to the National Heads Up Poker Championship at the Golden Nugget Hotel and Casino. We get you right back to more all-in action on an outer table. Mike Caro's tournament life at stake against TJ Cloutier.
Mike was low in chips, and he got lucky to pick up an ace-queen here. But TJ's got a decent hand, too. He's got a king-jack.
Flop is queen, 3, king. They both flop a pair, but TJ's king's top pair.
TJ has Mike in bad shape now. He's got a pair of kings.
Turns a 10 of diamonds, no help for Mike.
Mike's going to need a jack or a queen. A jack would make him a straight, and a queen would make him 3 queens.
Rivers is 6 of spades. TJ Cloutier will advance into the field of 16.
There's TJ's wife, Joy.
So the mad genius of poker has been eliminated. Now to Lindsay Zarniak with a story on a poker innovation that's been called, well, genius.
One of the latest innovations in the game of poker is the Shuffle Master Deckmate. My new friend Earl is here to tell us all about it.
Well, one of the things players like about it a lot is it is a full table game and really speeds up play, which is good. Also, it delivers a completely random pack of cards out of the machine, as opposed to maybe a pack in the hands of someone who may have picked up a few pointers along the way, Lindsay. You understand about that, don't you? In fact, I've been trying to save one for you. How's that?
You know, I got a game later. You want to come with me?
It's not a problem.
Back to our featured table now, where Daniel Negreanu is short-stacked against Antonio Esfandiari. And Daniel looking at a suited Jack-10, quickly moving all in on it.
Yeah, he really doesn't have much choice, Matt. 10 jack suited.
6,000.
He's got 6,000 left. He's got to go all in.
Feels like a no-brainer.
Antonio's quick to call.
He has to. He's got king 9. Chance to knock Daniel out of the tournament.
Thanks, bro. Either way.
There they go, back to SeaWorld.
Got a shot. About to pick him. Come on, Cheryl. King 1 time. King 9, queen. Queen do 7. King, queen 9.
Daniel calling
queen
for 9,
9,
queen, king to make it straight.
King 9.
Flop is 9, king, 3, 2 pair for Antonio.
Well, Daniel got 2/3 of what he wanted. Now all he needs is a queen.
That's what I felt was coming, the queen. Don't you feel it coming? I think it's coming. It's kind of gross.
No lady on the turn of 4 of spades.
If it wasn't a turn, it wasn't going to come.
So now only the queen will save Daniel Negreanu.
Not much chance. You see it there, 9%.
Rivers a king of hearts. That makes a full house for Antonio. A quick, resounding win. And the magician has made one of the tournament favorites disappear. Action